Hey guys, I'm not gonna be able to make tonight's Zoom, so I just thought I'd do a video. I want to talk to you about trend lines. A trend line is pretty much an indication to where we can find out which way the market's going, which trend it's going, is it up, down. There's other ways to do it, moving averages, etc. But we're just gonna do trend lines. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin. Um, yeah, let's go. So pretty much. When I'm looking, just give me a second, I'll just kind of think. So, I would most likely whack my trend line here. There's a lot of places to put a trend line, but you always want to kind of keep it to the first point. So, let's just say you want to have your trend line here, and then it has to be to the next line. That's your trend. So, for example, if you wanted your trend line here, you want to go to the next point, so that's where you're going to be looking at. So trend lines are quite a personal thing. There's no right or wrong. Well, obviously, there's a method to it, but when you're seeing it your way, it's there's no right or wrong really, personally, in my opinion. So let's just go do some rewinds. Let's just go to here. So I'll delete that. So let's just say you're in this situation here. I'll whack my trend line up here, like so. Give and take, something like that. So you're pretty much just expecting it to bounce off here. When it bounces down, it usually comes up. So let's just say scenario wise, comes up, down, lower, high, breaks down, kind of stops here, goes up. Now this is kind of where I'll be looking for a short. Once it breaks out of that trend line here, yeah, you want to get the retest and the short. So I'll delete that. But let's just play it anyway to see how we go. Um, you kind of just you'll see it, respect it. Oh yeah, it pops out. So you pretty much just want your trend line to be kind of going across. So ADA would be a good one. Um, it's been going down lately, so let's just come backwards to say here, here. So you've got your uptrend coming up, kind of bouncing up, going up here, going there. So say going in here, bit of an ascending triangle coming in here, kind of. Usually means it goes up. It breaks out here, so kind of would expect like a little bit of a pullback and then just going down more. Yeah, just because what happens is that the trend line just like the candles ride the trend line. As soon as it breaks down, you can kind of expect a little bit of a retest where it's coming back up, and then that's when you want to short. Uh, so we'll just play this, and then obviously like it'll start a new trend line, etc. Maybe not where this here is, but we'll delete that. So kind of comes out retest, so go for the short. Yeah, bit of consolidation coming through here. As soon as it breaks through this bit here, I'll be looking for short. So in here, be shorts. Um, retest. Another retest, it's trying to, failing. So what I'm looking at is just that line here, right across here. So that's where we are at the moment. So kind of zoom it down, tell us a bit more, get more of a view. We have a trend coming down here, all the way from up here, kind of, go like that. or we could come down here. It's a bit hard with the wicks because it's not really much action in it. You could even go here. Yeah, so you're pretty much just trying to find find where a trend, which way the market's going with a trend line. So personally, if I was to be using this, I'll be like this. That's me. But we've got a higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low. So it could go bang, then break out of that trend and come back up here. Obviously, or could just keep going down. So let's get some visuals. Let's just say draw. So it comes up, down, up, down. That's your trend line right there. Up, down, up, down. That's your trend line right there. And then, say for that scenario, it went up, lower high, higher high, higher low, lower high, because this high is lower than that high. This low is lower than that high. Breakdown, breakdown. See what I'm saying? Let's just clear that all off again. Erase up. So let's just do this again off another coin. As soon as I get out of there. So I know there was some trend line breakouts in Bitcoin. This one here will do. Let's rewind. Come to here. So what we have here is lower lows, bit of a trend like so, falling wedge. Posted up about it. Everyone's seen it, not just me. Best thing about the community is that we all can see what's going on. So bang, 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 come up. So we've got the trend here. So got the trend here. It came, hit this, hit this, hit this. See what I'm saying? And then it broke out, came back down, and came up like so. Lower high, high low, breakout, pull back. Didn't pull back straight away actually. But it hit that area there, the EQ level there, so that's fine. Be a good entry right there. So yeah, that's pretty much a trend breakout, a trend line. Okay, let's just do this all again, just to make sure we understand what's going on. As soon as I can see what the hell to do. Exit, rubbish bin, sweet. So, what I'll do now, there we go. So, that was that way, going down. Now this one here is a bit of a trend line too, but it was a bit funky dory trying to get it. So let's just say it was here, all right? Let's rewind it. Rewind and come to say here. So this was the first test, right? The first test, you set your line up, came down, hit it. Now we'll play. Play it here. So it's bouncing off it, bouncing off it, bouncing off it. 4 times it's bounced off it. That there would have been a nice entry. Ascending triangle right there. So you notice how it's just fully, it's just right in this trend line. It's a really nice trend line. Found it nicely. Bit of a bear flag in here, flag in there. Okay, and then it's doing its thing. So pretty much what I'm looking for is to either get the retest or the breakout. So that's a breakout there. So this is where a few people in our group ended up trading it, catching that short. Yeah, I think I caught a short in here too. I think I caught this meat here, or was it this one here? Because it consolidated for ages and then it went down. But anyway, point is that yeah, you can make like that was the trend breakout, and now it's kind of in this area here, just really struggling to break this resistance, and we've got the support here as well. So yeah, break that bit. Wonder if it's going to go back up. Another pullback. It's really struggling to hold into the supported area here. Now it's breaking out. So I think we're pretty much around here somewhere or there. Oh, this is another trend line in here. Broke out, went down, catch shorts in here. Trend line kind of break down there. Broke out. So yeah, so that's the trend line. You just pretty much want to find the place where you know where it's going to retest, like come down, retest, come down, retest, come down, break out, and then it goes back up again, retest, break out, goes back down again. Now it's breaking out and come back up. So where do I think the market's going at the moment? I'm just sitting out. I'm just chilling out, chilling out. Maybe if it comes up, goes up above here, pulls back, try and get a nice little scalp in here. Because there's a bit of resistance, 3 times resistance up in this key area. So if it does break out into this area, yeah, might get a young trade in here. Let's just say, for instance, it comes up, bang, all good. If it doesn't, I'll just stay out of it. Like obviously, it can go up or down, but I'm not trying to gamble. I'm trying to make money, so I'll just wait and do what works for me. So there's your trend lines, guys, girls, team. Hopefully this brings you some value. Hope you guys are enjoying the market at the moment and learning heaps and really getting it in. You all have a lovely day and may the markets be with you. Peace.